my normal day-to-day job is working for this organisation called the Men of League Foundation. Has anyone ever heard of the Men of League Foundation? So the Men of League Foundation is a registered charity that helps people in the rugby league community who are doing it a bit tough. So we're talking about people, it can be an ex-footballer, it might be a referee, it might be a lady that worked in the canteen at the local footy grounds. We deal with people who get sick or get injured or fall ill. So at the moment, for example, I work with a lady who actually used to play rugby league herself before she developed breast cancer, and she had to take time off work to get herself well and also look after her children. And so we've been helping her just with paying some bills and that sort of stuff. So our charity goes around to hospitals, to nursing homes, to the people's places, just to visit people who are sick or unwell or just need a little bit of cheering up. When I was in grade 9, we used to have a priest here whose name was Father John Wotherspoon. And Father John, we used to do some voluntary service every year. So I remember one night we would go into the city and we would work at a homeless shelter. So we would feed homeless men at South Brisbane, and it was a wonderful experience because I'd never come across homeless people before, so I didn't know what to expect. And, we were all a bit scared about what it was going to be like. And so I think that that early introduction to community service was very important to me because I've been working in community service now for just over 12 years, and it's, I love my teaching time, but I think it was time in my life to do something different. So I love being able to care and to give back to other people. So my big passion, which I've been doing for 20 years, is I am the operations manager for the Confraternity Carnival. So next year, Iona is going to host this wonderful carnival here at the school. So Confraternity started in 1980, and it's all independent schools all over Queensland. So we start off at Cairns, and you can basically go down the eastern seaboard, Townsville, Mackay, Rockhampton, etc., all the way down to the Gold Coast, and out west to places like Roma, Emerald, Charters Towers, Dalby, those sort of places. So we come together for the first week of the school holidays in July, or June, July, and we compete for 4 days in a carnival. And at the end of the carnival, we divide ourselves into 6 divisions. We use 5 fields, so there's a lot of footy going on. So you can imagine from 8:30 in the morning till 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it's just all rugby league. It's all we do. But it's such a great carnival. It's built on some really good fundamentals. So it's all about the spirit of your school. Being proud of who you are. So being proud to be an Iona boy. Next year, we're actually going to live stream all fields throughout the carnival. So there'll be 5 fields being live streamed. So people will be able to watch any game that's being played, and then we keep it for later on so that you can watch it, a couple of days afterwards if you wanted to. If I had to name the best schools in Confraternity, you would talk about schools like Ignatius Park College, you talk about St Brendan's College, you would talk about St Mary's College from Toowoomba, and then Iona College is one of the better schools now. So I reckon within a couple of years, Iona will be one of the top schools in Confraternity. So what makes our carnival so good is that we need lots of volunteers to help us to run our carnival. And I know how excited he is to be able to show everyone how great Iona College is. Enjoy your school days because they are very good for you. So you'll miss them when you leave. I just want to say firstly thank you to Iona for allowing me to come today. It's been great to talk to the boys about community service. I can remember my time here at Iona, how I learnt about community service, and I think if the boys get an opportunity to do something, then they should really take that up because it's a wonderful experience and they learn a lot for the future. So thank you so much.